Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, soul tribe of the Rainbow Nation, of the new era of peace. Our local Solaris released a massive X-class solar flare today at 2010 UTC. We have an intense flare that maxed at X2.28, bringing major gamma plasma waves of the Christos Sophia from 5D and beyond. This is the most powerful solar flare of the past 2 years. All grid workers keep anchoring the source codes into the dragon song lines and deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama, as we assist Gaia and all her children of the sun in this great ascension and shift of the ages. The signs of our great awakening are everywhere. Stay vigilant, eyes to the skies with feet firmly on the ground, and keep living from your heart, being connected to all things as a real human being of the new earth. Pachamama also received another powerful activation today with a magnitude 6.1 earthquake and the Ring of Fire in Indonesia at 9:37 UTC, encoded with our 37 into the 73 Heaven on Earth codes. Our lion queens and lion kings of our Lyra nation of the new Lemuria have returned and rise together to transmit the courage and power of our lion kingdom of God to all our ground crew earth angelics of the 144 to push through the last barrier of the gateless gate to merge fully conscious, awake, and aware with our infinite source self of eternal life. The hierogamic energies of divine union are flowing into every living heart of our lineage of light, just in time for the celebration of the Hindu sacred day tomorrow, February 18th of Maha Shivaratri, where we celebrate the union of Shiva and Shakti. The divine masculine and the divine feminine merge as one being of light, as the eagle flies with the condor into the freedom of eternal flight. We are in full planetary liberation mode as we become galactic wayshowers in Buddha mind of the new golden age of infinite life, of the pure land of eternal bliss consciousness. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I'm Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a very powerful prayer and invocation. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 28 degrees, 23 minutes Capricorn. The sun is at 29 degrees, 11 minutes Aquarius, 9:11 Portal. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 0 degree Aquarius. Moonlit fields, once Babylon, are blooming white. Very beautiful imagery there. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 29 degrees Capricorn, 2929 of the 1111 Gateway. A woman reading tea leaves from astrologyweekly.com. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Feeling updated Orion templates drop in the field, new blueprints for humanity, internal tech, telepathy, mind mapping, 9090. Akashic records holders. A profound year of heart recoding plus purification for so many, especially grid workers and gatekeepers. The final purge before the pieces are in place for this grand recalibration. 12-21-12 was the opening in a 7-year cycle where many received the call to expand their awareness and unfold their specific set of codes. When it ended 12-21-19, that's when everything we had all been working on started to unfold. I see wheels turning related to the Mayan calendar, Baktun, as well as the sacred geometry Fibonacci spiral, as we have moved so much debris from many lifetimes in a very short time. Feeling the wheel has finally turned and many things unfolding in this now moment. So my post yesterday, choice points on where you may be drawn to move, or stay, or completely change course is very real, myself included. I'm also being drawn back on the road to visit new grids with my set of frequencies. Exciting times indeed. So much love, Valerie, Mama G, from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Raylene Brady. Solar magnetism is rewiring our plasmic neuroplasticity. Consciously decree our high heart words and deeds are directed and exchanged by our grand golden alchemy. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Jennifer Catron. Timelines collapsing at quantum speed, anchoring the next bandwidth. Co-creations being brought into the physical. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Roberto Nunez, 222444. Are you still recovering from the most recent blessing your spirit team helped manifest in your life? Well, get ready for more. Although this is a time of delay, the divine, his ancestors and spirit team are watching and working to bring about another manifestation. Watch out, a gateway to the higher realms is about to be opened. Everyone is experiencing transformation at their own pace, yet something really powerful is happening at Ascending Hearts. These next few weeks will be a divine opportunity, perhaps the strongest in our journey so far. Be prepared from now for the equinox March window. This will affect how we experience the changes throughout 2023. You are witnessing the rise of energies, and that is why you are asked to guard your thoughts and feelings, your words, deeds, and actions. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Jalel Awen, Sacred Feminine Upgrade Codes. You are forming and deepening in bonds that are based in love and resonance, not trauma and dissonance. Be the responsive magnetic force of love that you are in unions that are worthy of you. From soulfulheart.org. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Mikasa Tamara Blu-ray. The grand shift in collective consciousness into Sophia, Christ Unity Oneness, has been implemented. So it is done and conducted on all levels. From within mirroring without, 818, 96%, blessed be. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Rick Jewers. Divine request for the Divine Feminine. There is an influx of magnetism available now on and near the surface of the planet that requires anchoring to a depth of 9 miles, 15 kilometers. Anchor this with the spiral directions you are given on an individual level. Some may need to spiral anchor clockwise, while others may be required to anchor it counterclockwise. The recent X2 solar flare about an hour ago carries the feminine chromosome identity of XX, hence the X2 designation. This etheric influx of supporting energy is to be utilized in the earlier divine feminine magnetic activation, as well as the twin flame etheric mother pillar activation. Love and Light, Rick Jewers. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Nicole Johnson. Our galactic family is here reminding us that the artificial matrix simulation has been cleansed for the Universal Council Stargate. Love Transmission and the visionaries of the Galactic Federation are the beings who are able to override the mass programming of the game. Anything that has been suppressed is coming up for release and healing for the future of Mother Earth. We are one unity consciousness in this magical world together, and our light will attract the most beautiful formations in the now as we hold the sacred geometry of the multiverse around us. We love you so much. From selfmademotivation.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Elizabeth Peru. Spiritual helpers are on call. Has your sleep been light on over the past 7 days? Have you been waking up much earlier than you'd like with intense dream sequences? Do you feel like you've been extra busy while asleep? This is what happens during times of great emotional and spiritual need on our planet. The spiritual helpers and healers in particular, and all empathetic people, feel the call to assist. During your waking hours you may say, "What more can I do to help? My heart goes out to those in need." Trust me, you're being heard and your offer is accepted, because you'll then go to work at night. One way around this is to take 10 to 15 minutes to meditate every day and consciously send your heart energy around the globe. Feel uplifted as you do so. From ElizabethPeru.com. From Divine Sis Star of the Light, Grandma Chandra, 144 coming in. There are a lot of processes happening on the earth right now. You are trying to adjust to all of them while being in your physical form, but already partially moving into your energetic form. That is why a lot of things for you seem to be not exactly disconnected, but feeling that they are going in their own time and space. In reality, it is all you in 3D and in all the different multi-dimensions simultaneously. Different parts of your physical body are reacting in their own ways to this transition. The body's tissues are light and ready to move forward. These are your heart space and some of your glands. Your pineal gland is already trained to be multidimensional. Some other parts of your body are behind, still adjusting to all these changes. This is why you are feeling physical discomfort. It's coming from parts that are holding you back or still existing mainly in 3D, compared to the parts, that is organs and tissues, that are already existing in 3D as well as in multidimensionality. Hugs and love to you all, Grandma, from GrandmaChandra.com. From Divine Bro Thor of the Light, Pars Kute. A new divine plan is being accomplished and is about to unfold. Everything is flowing in from a higher love, to unfold the higher part within ourselves and ascend. The Christ consciousness becomes active, and the female Christian will merge into the unity of joy. Higher and higher the energies are vibrating, and they are opening to herald the new. A deeper layer is opened in the consciousness of humanity, and the divine source of life overflows with love, and activates the chakras, so that the mana can be received to enrich the soul. The physical will become feather light and open the mind to a spiritual awakening. The head will receive a reset so that it can connect to the new energy of liberation. The Christ energy is connected to the divine source and opens the heart of humanity. The intuition starts to speak from a deeper truth. The love of the Christ consciousness will begin to flow, and many will make the great leap into the new world of unity. The angels descend to earth to lift humanity into exaltation. The sun has touched the earth in its crystalline core, and a higher energy is now rising from the earth, preparing humanity. The new knowledge enters us, and the codes of the light open. These sacred codes are contained within the higher self, and when our higher plane becomes active, they come alive. The shift of the old and the new timelines become more stable at the end of this year. They find their new position in the great reversal. The old and new are becoming increasingly distant from each other because the differences are becoming too great. The parts of the old earth that have become enlightened go along with the renewal. The ancient sacred knowledge will emerge and renew itself. Many star seeds are being raised in their frequency and invited onto the ships of light, such as the New Jerusalem. Divine love resonates in these light vehicles. The Christ energy activations that the star seeds will receive will be opened through the cosmic DNA. Not everyone remembers this special experience. The transition can sometimes be too big, and peace is what is being pursued. Many star seeds carry a unique blueprint that activates earth codes. The original blueprint is going to manifest through a new crystalline compound. The call to share this information is important, because the starseeds can activate others through their light codes, creating a higher collective consciousness. This intervention from the higher light is a necessity and can only arise when the supreme divine primal source lets the light shine on the earth. This new plan will lift the earth, and the new butterflies hesitantly emerge from their old cocoons to visit the new world they manifested in dream time. They know that the parallel worlds converge in one point of light. Some souls may first receive some knowledge before they take off and can fly. The world of light is ready to pass on the lessons and activate the cosmic knowledge. Our lower parts get the wings of a higher being, and this has been in us for a long time. Free the higher part of the heaviness and dissolve the trauma that comes along, because then the ascent can begin. Negative and positive come together in the light of oneness, so that everything can evolve into what humanity wants to manifest. Thoughts are powers. We make them part of the divine new earth, where love will abound and create this path of joy together. We send a smile to the old and embrace the new. Love from Dubai, within divine love of one, Pars Kute. From divine sister of the light, Natalia Alba. Light body stage 4, physical adaptations. Beloved ones, as we continue healing and building our light bodies and opening our wings portal, we will begin to face the physical adaptations that as we evolve our physical bodies experience. The more light we absorb, the more that we are able to trigger a conscious shift in our bodies, helping in the process of passing from carbon-based to our silicate crystalline original essence. And hence the more that we will become aware of the many sensations and alterations that our bodies suffer. Physical changes are the results of merging with our illumined consciousness to cause the necessary alterations for us to ascend while we are in the physical. Many of these changes will be evident for us, as our bodies will literally experience changes such as loss of weight, skin changes, teeth issues, and many other transformations that will be unique for us. Our light bodies are beginning to alter as well due to the changes that are taking place in the Earth's structures, for we are all one organism, and as the Earth's fabrics are being rehabilitated, so are our DNA and light bodies, beginning to communicate in totally different ways, as our bodies are now activating many body channels, as they retrieve their connection to the Earth's fabrics. The descension as more light in our bodies creates genetic mutations, a natural one, as genetic mutations are not always negative, which is the result of consciously integrating more light consciousness. It heals and reprograms our DNA, and it allows us to evolve and become the light beings that we in nature are. Changes that not only affect our bodies, but our 3D egoic personality. As we merge with the soul and monad, we will begin to dissolve the lower layers of the ego, beginning to become the authentic self, rather than the illusory one that we created to have a human experience. Many beginning this process will feel they no longer recognize themselves, as it tends to happen in the initial stages. This is common as we transcend the ego and open ourselves to higher levels of love. This is an opportunity to clear out ego and selves that the Piscean energies, coming very soon, will offer us, as it is a sign that helps us clear karmic patterns as well as master all that we previously learned with all the zodiac signs. This is something that Saturn and Pisces will too assist us with, in taking full responsibility for all we still need to heal, as in this journey we are sovereign for all we experience, not just for the good part. Pisces too helps us, depending on where we are, in connecting ourselves with the cosmic consciousness. So no matter where we are, Piscean energies will help us tremendously clear old baggage, and if we have already done so, to connect with our illumined self through light body reconnection. We are heading into a very important month. We have now the opportunity of transforming ourselves as a species for the first time in human history, for as we evolve individually, the whole begins to change too, even though it will occur in many of our human years to come. As ascending souls, our main duty is to work with ourselves, restoring our bodies completely, so we can become the Wayshowers of future generations to come. For we are biologically shifting as a species through the awakening and embodiment of our divine consciousness, something that we are all feeling and clearly experiencing, despite of the many intents for the collective not to become aware of it. It is now time to completely master ourselves and begin to live an authentic life based on integrity, compassion, sovereignty, and above all, unconditional love for all. Within infinite love, Natalia Alba from StarseedSoul.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Can you feel the upgrades? Wonderful light is entering our reality, empowering, expanding frequencies. Sun gaze, ground and align to the higher light codes. An important opportunity to receive guidance and vibrational awareness from your soul family. Be open to teachings, synchronicity, soul family signs and messages. Cellular light expansion and healing is available to everyone awakened to receiving higher light healing. Attuned to nature to seek guidance and a way forward. I ask you to feel within this new light liberation, higher light expansion, as we collectively awaken to the greater knowing of who we are, to acknowledge the great progress. We as a light collective, to live in a heart space of purity and light. As we join in global unity, shine our light. Love for your day, global family. Love equals unity. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Listen to your intuition that is telling you how much you've grown into being powerful, responsible, reliable, and wise. Don't let worries, fears, and the subconscious thoughts hold you back from knowing this truth. Soon you will see this in your reality, but for now it's important to believe this within yourself. You're on the right path and making good choices. Keep going forward, trusting the plan that is birthing into the material over the next few months. You're becoming whole through inner union with yourself, which will complete your ascension out of the illusions of fear. Knowing that everything is love is becoming very transparent. Knowing this brings completion of healing emotional heartbreak, trauma, stored memories, and attachments. You are becoming free to be happy, knowing that you are worthy to be this emotionally fulfilled, strong, independent, and connected to love. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Johnson. Today the energy continues to gain momentum. We have a Saturn-Sun conjunction both in Aquarius. New beginnings as the old structures, foundations, contracts, powers, authority is being deconstructed and under new construction. We don't know what it looks like quite yet, Aquarius, but we aren't going back. It's a tad unnerving at times and we may feel a bit wobbly and untethered, but it's just not us anymore. We will find our feet and fly at the same time, but unsure as to what the mode of transport exactly will look like. We also have a grand love cross in all the love signs. Taurus, anchored heart, earth, moon's north node dharmic. Scorpio, water, alchemy, moon's south node karmic. Mercury, the communicator in Aquarius, air. Varuna, all-seeing eye of God, and Leo, fire. We are seeing with a higher heart vision and allowing transformation and transparency of communication within and without. Our old stories of repression, suppression, blame, shame, guilt are being enlightened by love and truth as we remember who we are. And from divine Sistar of the light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Aquarius, semi-square Chiron in Aries. Mercury in Aquarius, semi-square Neptune in Pisces. Still under Saturn's gloom. The sun peeks from behind the clouds. It hurts the eyes, too much light. I'm better off in the dark, we think. Maybe we don't want to deal with any more difficulties, responsibilities, or commitments today. The mind slips towards thoughts of escape, deferring decisions to someday, riding the waves of dreams, which are so much easier than reality. Some days are harder than others for no other reason than we feel resistance to doing what needs to be done. Some days we just need to introduce a little more self-care and a little less self-reproach. Stop beating yourself with a stick to accomplish everything today. Make time for long conversations with loved ones, a quiet moment watching seagulls circle and swoop, 10 minutes of meditation, an afternoon walk in the park. Do whatever it takes to recharge your batteries. Let the mind rest. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Sean Caulfield. Today's synchronistic inner alignment is an alignment that connects the larger time scale with the smaller time scale we live in. The synchronicity can be understood in the creation waves of the 9-level Mayan calendar and the 260-day Tzolk'in calendar. It is 9 Dog today, the 17th of October, and the 230th day of the 260-day Tzolk'in Mayan calendar round. And in this 122nd day of the 9th wave, it's the 230th 18 days of the large-scale Tzolk'in round of 18 times 260. So it's seemingly complex, but ultimately it's about understanding the time scales of the evolution of consciousness and how they are connected via a timing system that shows that all is one and one is all. The inner and outer are connected as one. There is no outside. The timing system weaves all calendars together as one harmonic calendar tone without separation. And this weave links the quantum state inner through microcosmic and macrocosmic layers of consciousness. We are thus in the 10th 18 days of this 12th Tun 360-day round since the completion of the 9-level pyramid, and this 360-day Tun cycle consciousness is traversing, aligning to the 13th day of the 8th wave. What the 13th day can be seen to be bringing is the primordial communication, wind, to reseed our soul's memory from its conceived beginnings. Blessings, Sean, from rockartgallery.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 15, Blue Lunar Eagle. The second day of a wave spell is called lunar, and its keywords are polarize, challenge, and stabilize. Lunar days can be testing, but that's not always a bad thing. When you are feeling strong, problems are easy to solve. When you are feeling overwhelmed, even the simple tasks can seem daunting. Lunar days are good practice for problem solving, but don't focus on the issue itself. Focus on your ability to deal with problems generally. Luckily, this number comes round every 13 days. Yes, I did say luckily, because when we get into a healthy routine, when we practice solving problems, we get much better at it naturally. That's why I often call the Tzolk'in yoga for time. Don't despair even though it is challenging. Rather, get yourself some attitude. Today is Blue Eagle, and the keywords associated with it are creativity, mind, and vision. It's very handy that every 20 days we have an Eagle Day. Seeing everything from that high perspective and flying with our minds always brings solutions to problems we've been stuck on. Today, enjoy having a vision, and may this lead you to creative solutions to dealing with this number 2 energy. The best way to remove obstacles in your life is to first of all see them for what they are, and sometimes that can only be done by stepping back, way back, so you can truly see the bigger picture. It's not an easy day, but you can make serious progress in your life. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Lunar Eagle, 2 Maine, Keen 15, 17th of February 2023, Accomplishing Future Vision. 17-2-2023 equal 827 equal 89 equal 17 equal 8. 1717 Legacy Gate. 88 Abundance Gate. Day codes 17 Immortality, Leave a Legacy. 8 Infinite Abundance Source Flow. Month Year codes 2 Twins, Partners, Alliances, Cooperation, Duality. 7 Spiritual Test, Initiation, Solitude, Magic, Mystic, Magician. 9 Completion, Endings, Mission, Destiny, Service, Humanitarian, Grace. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 23 Royal Star of the Lion, Strength, Protection, Support. Keen 15 equals 6, Heaven, Christ, Harmony, Family. Another very powerful, divinely magical day of destiny, focused on constructing the big picture for our planet through our unified, collective, utopian vision. Day 2 of the White Wizard Wave Spell, where we are focusing on manifesting magical miracles through the power of our pure hearts. We are utilizing the power of spell casting through enchantment, endlessness, authenticity, integrity, and truth, connecting to our divinity. Today we are being challenged to focus on the big picture, holding the true vision of what we desire to create despite the apparent obstacles. The shamanic wizard and the prophetic seer, the blue eagle, are a formidable duo. Blue eagle represents the planetary mind, and the wizard can enable our collective mind to shift today. We can see into other realms, obtaining the clarity and perspective that we have been unpacking during the past few years, a very powerful code for awakening humanity to the bigger utopian vision for our planet. Tone of creation, lunar tone 2, operates in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. A day filled with questioning how you can transcend duality, using your inner magician through the power of expansive vision. It is time to step out of the duality game and all its possible challenges in order to resolve fears, leading you back to wholeness. Polarity reveals your conflicts, struggles, and the apparent separation created by your beliefs in duality. Polarized positions actually work in cooperative alliance. In cooperation, all polarities serve as backgrounds for full appreciation of one another and the whole. Examine the opposites and polarity within yourself. Explore your divine feminine and masculine aspects. Has your feminine aspect been repressed from being receptive to the magic that surrounds you, and enchanting others by your true beauty and raw vulnerability? It is real to express your true inner being and allow more receptivity to flow into your life. Do not hide parts of yourself, compartmentalizing fragments of your soul. No longer can we wear the masks of duality. It is time to take off all your masks that you have been hiding behind and be whole again. The authentic you is beautiful and radiant in your raw essence, a spark of the divine. Step out and shine. Today's question is, how can I see past the polarity and challenges that have limited my imagination and creativity? Use your magical powers to see and accomplish the brilliant solutions and experience endless miracles, manifesting your highest potential. Divine blessings for your magical journey in mastering duality challenges and creating a better, brighter picture. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 15, Blue Lunar Eagle. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to create, stabilizing mind. I seal the output of vision. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of accomplishment. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. And if you're on our tribe on Patreon and YouTube memberships, be sure to check out our newest teaching and training of Hatha Yoga for beginners. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Marianne Magady, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your continued support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Queen V from Higher Realm Holistics, for another donation today. Thank you very much, beloved sister. We appreciate you and your continued support. And everyone, please support our Divine Sister, Queen V, and her channel and site, Higher Realm Holistics. And we thank all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so thank you all very much. We're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Lulu, for your membership on YouTube, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. Now, I'd like to also take the time to thank everyone for supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now, we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful invocation and prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. I accept the gift of my ascension now. Beloved Heavenly Father, Mother, and my own God Presence I am, this is my desire and intention. I ask that you prepare my soul for my ascension in this life, and put before me all the lessons I need to learn to successfully pass all levels of the 7 sacred initiations to qualify for my ascension. I ask for the purification process necessary to make this happen be shown to me daily. I also ask that my purification unfold with love, ease, grace, wisdom, and gentleness. With the deepest love, humility, and surrender, I now make this request. With the deepest love, humility, gratitude, and surrender, I open myself to receive the gift of my ascension. With the deepest love, humility, gratitude, and surrender, I declare that as a child of God, I am worthy of my ascension. With the deepest love, humility, gratitude, and surrender, I accept my ascension now, and I fully accept my divinity. With the deepest love, humility, gratitude, and surrender, I accept all the gifts that are mine to receive as a unified being. I give thanks for the gift of my ascension in this life, and so be it, beloved I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed weekend, and happy Maha Shivaratri tomorrow as we celebrate the divine union both within and without, the union of the yin and the yang, Shakti and Shiva, the eagle and the condor. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.